Alright, we're here at the storage unit that we won, and we're going to go ahead and grab the items out of here. Let me go ahead and get things, just get the trash out, and then we'll show you guys what we have after we get it cleaned up a little bit. But basically, if you look here, you can just kind of see the items that are in here. And there is the safe in the middle, and we have some sort of maybe drill or something there, some tools down here, and we have the welder right here. So yeah, so let's go ahead and go through here and get this cleaned up. Okay, and just like that, it is completely emptied out. So when we get back to the house and get unloaded, we'll show you everything that we found. Alright, so our first stop was at our house. Actually our first stop was donating clothing. So we took all the clothing that was in the unit and donated it to one of the clothing drop boxes. So we did that first. And then we went to our house, unloaded the good stuff into the garage, and then also we took our trash and put that in our dumpster at our house. So that's all taken care of. There's a few items that I wanted to get out of the truck here yet still that I wanted to put into our storage unit. This is the state of our storage unit. This is an old pressure washer that I had that I'm going to get rid of. This is my four-wheeler, and right now it's got no wheels on it. They're actually over here. I had to replace the axle on that, and the bearings went out. I'm still waiting for some parts to get it finished up. But then the rest, this is a trash pick dresser from a while ago, and then we have some shelving units. That clock is still, that grandfather clock still back there. Some other items that are still here, you can see I haven't really done much with them, so I need to get this cleaned out and get back to it. Yeah, so but in the so I don't know if you noticed, but I did get a new truck. It's raining now, but I'll give you a quick showdown of the vehicle. It's a Chevy Silverado, and it's got the rally stripes on the front. So really like it. It's really been a good truck so far since we've gotten it. And it's got rally stripes on the tailgate too as well. So yeah, pretty nice truck. I really like my Avalanche, but it was time to upgrade, and they don't make those anymore, so went to the Silverado. And inside there you can see we have a 3-wheel stroller that we got, and just a couple little containers that I'm going to put in here. And then also there was a TV box, which is here, which is going to be trash, but I'm just going to put it in the storage unit for now. It's really light. I don't think there's anything in it, but it looks like it's just trash. So let me go ahead and get this all unloaded. Alright, let's just do an overview of the items we got out of the storage unit. We did get this welder. It's a Century welder, and the model number on that is 170 GS. And I'm hoping that brings 100, 150, possibly 200, but I'm thinking because of the condition is a little rusty, as long as it does work, I'm thinking probably 100, 150. Then we found this Makita case, but unfortunately it is almost empty. The only thing in there is some sanding pieces and a cutter, which I'll actually keep these. I have one of these tools, and I'll use these with mine. So really all I got there is the Makita case. Then we do have this pots and pans set, and let's see, that's a 9-piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pans. I don't know if it's all in there. I didn't check. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's all in there. I think there's only 3 pans in there, a bunch of lids. Looks like somebody opened it up and used some of the items, but then the rest of it's still here and new. So, but it's still pretty cheap pots and pans. We did get this, I guess you would call it it shoots birdies for shotgun. I don't know if there's a name on this. I thought I saw a name somewhere. It says, there's a sticker there, it says Hops 9. I don't know what that is. I don't know much about weapons and guns, but this shoots clay pigeons, so I'll have to check and see what that is worth. And this Pioneer speaker is in pretty rough shape. I'll probably get rid of that, trash, or donate it. There is a set of speakers. I think they're Logitech computer speakers. This is the subwoofer, and then the other speakers are in here. So I have these two tubs. This one and this one is all I really kept. The rest of the stuff was either donation or garbage. Donated the clothes, a bunch of garbage. Then there was a few surprise items. We found some Pokemon cards, which here is the ones that didn't seem to have much value, and then we had a few here that seemed to be of more value, and we'll go over those a little bit separately. We did find some stamps. Looks like St. Vincent, like some Star Wars, Lucasfilm stamps. We have a certificate of authenticity. There's some more Star Wars, upside down, Star Wars stamps, also with a certificate. And then Princess Diana, with a certificate, just a Pokemon manual. And then here is another Princess Diana with a certificate about the authenticity. I looked these up. I don't think they're worth much more than about $5 to $10 each. So not really worth much. We did find this digital camera. It's a Nikon, and that is a Coolpix 5700. I'm gonna plug that in and see if that works. It does have the battery. The battery and the SD card are in there. We found this case, so I wasn't really sure what to expect to be in this case. But when I opened it in the storage unit, I was surprised to find a camera equipment. So this is Canon, and this is a PowerShot, and I believe there's a model number on this one. PowerShot 1008. And I did look that up and didn't find much information on this. This is I think it's an older camera, so I'm not sure what the value is on that. I'm gonna have to do a little more research. It's got the charger. It does have a flash here. It has a Speedlight 380EX. I think this has like maybe some value, like maybe some $20 to $40, something like that on that alone. I did not look in this, so let's just look in this together. I'm not really set up to do this, so hold on 1 second. Okay, so what do we got there? I think that's a lens. Of some sort. Alright, let's just set this tripod down. Here. Make sure it's in focus. Alright, there we go. Let's see what we got here. It is still difficult to get this out of there. Okay, so this is a lens. It's, yep, some sort of lens. I don't know a lot about cameras, so I have to look this up and see. It looks like it's, yeah, maybe an adapter of some sort. I'm not entirely sure. Actually, there we go. It's a filter. So filters for color film, it says. So there's some more things in here. Yeah, some little rings or something. So some sort of filter for this. There's an extra battery, another extra battery, and another extra battery. Nope, that's a battery charger actually. That's a power cord that goes in that acts as a battery. Okay, so some interesting things here. I don't know what this is really entirely worth. Don't know much about it at this point. Behind here, behind the thing, there's some manuals and stuff for everything in that case. Alright, so let me pause this and let's go over some of the Pokemon cards. Okay, I laid out all the Pokemon cards here. The 3 stacks here, right at the end, those are the least valuable. They're all valued at under, they're all valued between like, probably like $0 and $1. Well, $0 and $5. So, and then all the cards that you see out on the table came up in the TCG Player app as being valued at over $5. Now, some of these cards, like these here, are Pocket Monster cards. So there's a few that are Pocket Monster, but most are Pokemon. So you can go across here. These some of these were only like $5, $10, $40, and then there was a couple that were, I think some of these down here, I think maybe Dragonite, and I can't remember what the other one was. That was pretty valuable. Like I think there was a couple that were in the $150, $200 range. There was 2 cards that were valued at over $350 total by themselves, just 2 cards. Now that's in mint condition. These aren't graded, so or near mint condition. These aren't graded, and they're probably not in the best of condition. So, but they are. I think we scanned all these cards, my daughter and I, and about $1,200 worth of cards in the TCG Player app. So no, I'm not expecting to get that on these, but a couple $100 easy, I think, out of these cards. So, and yeah, so I'll just scan over them real quick for you if you're interested in those cards. Let me see if I can get a better scan here without reflection. So that was a pleasant surprise. These Pokemon cards. Did not see them in the picture of the storage unit auction, but overall was pretty happy to find them in there. Helped make it a little bit more profitable. All right, we have 2 tubs of finds to go through. We'll go ahead and show you what they were. We found this DeWalt flashlight, no battery. Star Wars: The Last Jedi Blu-ray. This was empty. It's just a Craftsman metric case. This is a Snap-on flashlight, which I thought was interesting. I don't know what that valued at, but it's in pretty rough shape. But it does, well, it did work. I don't think it does right now. There's quite a bit of tools in here. Let's see. This is a companion wrench. Some Craftsman ratcheting wrenches. Here's a box to a deluxe knee kicker. I think that's for carpet installations, and that's in here in one of these boxes. So I grabbed the box just in case I wanted to have it. Here's a DeWalt drill, no battery. Screwdriver. Here's these speakers. They're all Logitech speakers for our computer. Let's just move them on over. There is some change on the bottom, and that's been coming across as I've been doing this. Here's some more of the sanding discs for the Makita oscillating tool. Alright, we got some pliers, some hex, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Craftsman, like, yeah, T-handle sockets, I guess, for the lack of a better word. And there's a bunch of those there. Alright, we got some more of the Craftsman ratcheting. Alright, we got some more wrenches. This is a forged steel from Taiwan. Another, that one's Billings. Billings, and it says lifetime, like a warranty maybe. It's a little greasy actually. Forged Taiwan. Another Taiwan. That one's a snap-on. So we got a snap-on there. And that's got the closed, I don't know what you call that. It's it won't slip off. It goes over top. Craftsman. Buffalo. Alright, here is the thing we had the box for carpet installation tool. Found this multimeter somewhere in here. I do have the cords for that. This is a Pittsburgh torque wrench. Unfortunately, it's an empty case. This is a forged steel. Craftsman. We got some memory cards, 1 gigabyte, and I think these are adapters. This is an empty iPod box, but there was a pair of headphones in there, so I took that. There was probably 5 more iPhone boxes and 1 or 2 iPad boxes. They were all empty, and I threw them out. I don't want to spend time trying to sell them for like $5 or something, so I just got rid of them. Some cables. Craftsman wrench. This I kept just in case I found the game. It's empty, but I did not find the game. This is an iHome for an older style. Let me open it up. I think it's an older style unit. It's in pretty rough shape. There's a speaker. It's got the older connector and missing the battery cover. So I don't know that that has any value. You can see here we have a bunch of change, another Craftsman wrench, power adapter, a bunch of change, and then this is just a binder with some music. Let's see what's in here. Music, movies. There were probably, most of the stuff I found in here was in kind of rough shape, so I'm not sure what type of shape these discs are going to be in. Some Simpsons, some more Simpsons, Underworld, Riddick, and I don't know what this last one is here, Family Guy. So let's just pull one of these out and let's just see what it looks like. Okay, that's actually not bad. The stuff that was, I actually threw some away that were in the unit that weren't in good shape. There was a lot of scratch stuff in there. A lot of PC games. I didn't keep any of the PC games. They were all so scratched that I didn't think they would work at all. So okay, we got one more tub, actually a partial tub to go through, and then that's pretty much it for that unit. So let me go get that up here and I'll show it to you. Well, we do have the safe too, so we'll go over the safe last. But this is the final tub. This is just some of the Pokemon cards are in here. I don't know. This is probably just trash. But yeah. This was trash that somehow got in there. I don't know why. Alright, we did find this. This is a what is it? Charging handle. And I don't know much about this. This is obviously for a weapon of some sort, a gun, I think. And it's $85 right there is what it says, and this is still in the packaging, although I don't know if that is what was in there. It looks a little different shaped, so I'm not sure if it's been opened, and I don't know if it's all there. I don't know much about it. I'll have to look into that. Raptor charging handle. Okay. There was some more things in here that were from weapons. This is Troy. This is $44.99, and that's a 5.56 medieval muzzle brake. So I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking at right there or not. Probably, I guess. And then I also found this. This is $35.99. So I'm not sure if that's what was in there or not. That might be different as well. Some speaker wire. I did find these 12 gauge shotgun shells. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. This is maybe an oil filter wrench. I'm not sure. It might be something different. I'm not an expert on tools, but this is some sort of interesting tool that probably has some use and maybe worth something. So I threw it in there. There's a little screwdriver. I found this squeegee. Here are the wires to the multimeter. Some power cords. Tire iron. And this, I do not know what this is. This is some sort of stone for doing something. Let's see what it says here. Crystalline rubbing brick, Norton number 235. So I'll have to look that up and see what that is. And I found this Linksys wireless N antenna. It's got these connectors on the bottom here. There's some sort of antenna. This was pieces to the safe. So here you can see this is what the safe. Somebody was trying to break into that safe, but they did not get into it, as far as I'm aware of, because there was no physical. There's some more of it. No physical damage other than to the plastic pieces. Some more socket T-handles. Got a hacksaw with no blade. Pair of channel locks. Some screwdrivers. One's a Craftsman. The other one's Stanley. I'm not sure what these are. Looks like maybe a grip, or I don't know what that is. No idea. Might be garbage. Here's a pair of special, I think it might be like a ring spreader or something. Some sort of right to spread rings, O-rings maybe. I'm not sure. It feels really precision. Like it's really nicely spring loaded. It doesn't feel cheap at all, but I don't see a name on it. Some more safe pieces. Here's the handle to the safe. I found this, don't know what it is. Some sort of knob. Some of this stuff is just garbage. Swiss Army knife. Little tiny one. Bungee cord, some sort of shelf which is just going to get thrown out. Here's a punch. A hammer that has seen better days. The handle is really bad shape. Here's a cutter. Razor blade cutter, and then number 2 Phillips. Really tiny Allen wrench. Torx bit. And we got some chains on the bottom again, and this is Samsonite, but I did not open this. There's some cables in there. Let me pull out whatever's in there, and then we'll get a video of that. Okay, I pulled everything out of there. Here's the empty case now. It was just this wire and some batteries. And then there's the change. And this is a all shined up 1969, $1, no cash value, car wash token. No idea what that is. 1969, all shined up. Okay, so all that's left is the fire safe. So let's get to that. All right, we got back to the garage, and my daughter wanted to help me crack open this safe, so I didn't video the whole thing, but we were about ready to pop it open. You can see here I used a sledgehammer and a regular hammer, mainly the claw on the regular hammer and the sledgehammer, and then this pry bar right here, and we were able to basically within 5 minutes get into this. Now this safe, this part right here was all broken already, so the handle's missing, all the plastic around here, and I think this is probably where a key would go, but somehow or another somebody was trying to get into this, but they didn't actually succeed, the way, as far as I can tell. All the damage around here we actually did, otherwise the safe was in good condition. So yeah, this is ready to pop open, so let's just pop it open. Alright, we don't have much in here, so let me go ahead and just pull the things out and we'll tell you what's in here. We got some medications. Let's just get those out of there. They have people's names on. I see some checks down there too. Let's get those out of there so they don't have. Alright, we got firearm safety. Some more check information. This is a Sportsman's Association card. I'm not going to show you the back side, but some more checks. Okay, youth handgun safety notice. Okay, and then this is membership application to something Glock, something Glock related. Okay, so I'm going to pause this for a second. I see something of interest in here, but I want to cover something up, so make it so that it's not all visible. Hold on one second. Okay, so the item that I found is actually quite interesting. It says blockchain recovery, and it has a seed file on it. And then there's actually another one, and that one says don't lose BTC wallet, forgotten password recall. So both of those have seed, let's see, Bitcoin seed wallet addresses, which allows you to access their wallets. That really brings up a very interesting point about this type of thing. Like, if you find something like that, is it who has the rights to that? I mean, it almost feels like that would be stealing if you would access that. So I'm not entirely sure. I am going to check the balance on those accounts just out of curiosity, but I'm not going to withdraw anything from them. I'm just curious what would be in them, if anything. So we'll let you know. Something from Lens Crafters. Here is a card. Let me just make sure there's nothing in it. Nope, it's a birthday card. And there's an envelope. Let's open up the envelope and see what's in there. Okay, some sort of Virginia State Police patch with a letter of some sort. We'll look at that later. And there is a pen, Integrity Bank. And one last thing, I think, Bugs Bunny stamp, 32 cents from the post office. And then a shelf that goes in there. Otherwise, it is empty. So that's not a great find. The BTC wallet was really interesting. As much as I've been involved in crypto recently, it's really odd that I found that in there. This is the first safe that I've ever opened out of a storage locker, so this was kind of a first for me. The next one I do, I'll video the whole process of opening it, and with the sledgehammer and everything. Okay, so overall, pretty good storage unit. The safe was definitely exciting. The welder hopefully pays for most of it. Pokemon cards and the welder definitely pays for it. The rest of the stuff's going to be just icing on the cake. So yeah, not a bad haul. It was kind of fun. I mainly bought it for the safe because I wanted to have that experience of cracking open a safe and seeing what was inside. So that was definitely fun, definitely exciting. The whole Bitcoin find was unexpected, so interesting though. Yeah, so thanks for watching.